Hey everybody, it's Cotton here, and I am bringing you some more of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. In the last video, we entered Displace headquarters and we uploaded the tracers to the 3 servers. And we also got the server access algorithm. Yes, that's what we did. And in this video, we are going to finish off the rest of the level and try to find out who Displace is actually working for. And so, right here, we also have another conveniently placed rope that we can go down, but here is the server that we need to access. Since the power is out, if you remember, they can't actually get inside here, and that's also why we couldn't use the elevators or anything, and why there's really not much light around here. It's just because the power's out. So we're kind of lucky in that aspect, but now that we're at the server.
Damn, it looks like someone has shunted the data we need off the server. Login name Milos.
Milos Nowak?
That name is coming up an awful lot, but we still don't have anything on him.
Probably a pseudonym. I'll see if I can find out who he really is.
In any case, we need to get access to his computer. His office should be on the upper floors somewhere.
Sorry to interrupt, but
I see it.
power's coming back on.
I see it, Grim.
You got company. You might want to...
I see it.
Server and make sure nothing got fried when the power.
But yeah, that's a bit of a moment to panic because the lights do come on and there is like no safe place to go except for climbing onto the rope here. But let's take another look at our objectives. We access the server, and we are now given a secondary objective: find out Milos Nowak's real identity. And if you'll take a look, we also were given a new note. The laser mic is part of the EEV. So if you remember the previous games, the laser mic was an actual item that you had to equip, but in this game, it's equipped on the EEV automatically. But specifically, you will only record when you're zoomed in with the EEV, so you'll want to make sure you remember that. And there is a reason that it tells us this now. And here, this is another part where you need to get a little lucky, because this guy seems to be around. He seems to be checking random areas in this section. So right here, he's there. Last time I practiced, he was standing like right over there. But for the most part, what I've noticed is he shouldn't be an issue, so you can just walk right past him. And here we have another door code that we can open it since we're on the opposite side. That's why we're able to open these doors. It's because if we tried to open it on this side, we would actually need to hack it or have the keypad. But there is a guy walking around here, but now that power's been restored, we can access the elevators. Are you kidding me?
Be careful with the alarm.
Okay, and we're back here again. I guess you just want to be careful of the camera, make sure it's pointing away from you, but there is also that guy there. So you need to move like fairly quickly. Now the camera's not really looking at me. Hurry and open up. Come on, I think I need to press it again. Come on. Oh, I'm in the way. Dang it. But before I go in, I'm going to make the light go out so that this guy just doesn't even see me at all. And then we are going up. Luckily, he kind of hangs around out there, so it's not too much of an issue. But the reason we learned about the laser mic is because in order to complete the secondary objective, you have to laser mic a conversation. You can't just overhear it like any other conversation. You actually have to overhear it.
Wandered out of the bar looking for a fight. They found him the next morning, covered in blood.
What?
Yeah. Stan thinks he killed someone. Read a newspaper article the next day. This guy cut to ribbons just a couple of blocks from the bar they were at.
Whoa.
I think we should try and get on his PC in the executive offices. See if we can find anything.
The code to the area is 2346, but I don't know the code for his actual office.
All right. Well, if I find out what it is, we'll go together.
All right, look in the lobby and make sure those guys are there.
So listening to their conversation will give you a door code, but I figured I'd just listen to it anyway, just to kind of show it off. But like I said, the only way to complete the secondary objective is to listen in on a conversation that's going to be taking place over there once we reach it. And you have to have the laser mic equipped. Unlike any other objective where you can just like overhear a couple of people talking, this one actually has to be recorded. I don't know why there is a difference, considering that they probably record everything that Sam sees and hears while he's out on a mission, but here, yeah, it's different.
Sorry to bring you in here so late. We need to put some extra men on the Zerkazy detail. Your name came up.
Zerkazy? The wacko in the penthouse uptown?
Well, it's perhaps best not to refer to our client as the wacko, but yes, him. Or rather, his penthouse. Milos Nowak is,
Who?
Milon Nedic. Crazy Slavic names. I always get them confused. Anyway, Zerkazy is out of town, so there won't be a VIP, just the property.
Okay. Sounds like a breeze.
Well, it hasn't gone perfectly smooth so far. You'll get the full VIP rate, and you'll be on duty as though there is a package on site.
Okay, got it.
Good. You reported 1300 tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there.
Good grab, Fisher. Milon Nedic's real name? Jesus. Milos Nowak.
Milos Nowak. Who is he?
The Barber of Bosnia. Suspected war criminal from the Bosnian conflict. Allegedly scalped some of his prisoners.
Wanted in The Hague.
Yeah,
Bet you dollars to dinars that he doesn't make it to trial.
that's okay. I think my money's safer on the Nikkei.
So we got that second objective out of the way. That might actually be the one that I usually missed on my normal playthroughs. But 2, 3, 4, 6, because I thought like if I overheard it, like it would still count. But why could we hear the turret? That was weird. But yeah, you actually have to record it, and I don't know why a turret is going off right now. My game is like bugging out. But there's a guy in there. If you talk to him, he'll give you the key code for this door, but you know, since we know how to hack, there's really no point. And here we are in the office of Milon Nedic, or Milos Nowak, or whatever. And here's his computer that we need to use.
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido. Isn't that basically the Alaska of Japan?
Yeah. Looks like Milon Nedic secretly relocated Zerkazy there.
Interesting. Now we definitely need to talk to Shetland.
We'll let State Department handle that mess. You're going to Hokkaido. We're sending a helicopter to evac you from the roof.
And so the other file there, that was the key code to the door where we are going to make our extraction. It was a door that we just passed, but we're going to be going right back through there. And I'm sorry for that, the gunshots. Like, I don't know why it's doing that. My game is having some issues, I guess, and I have no idea of how I'm supposed to fix that. But, yeah, I forgot to mention, but this level can be, like, really, really confusing, because if you take a look at the map, you can see, like, how big it is, how many doorways there are, how many different pathways you can go. I mean, there are, like, a lot of ways you can go through this level, but I think I pretty much did it a pretty good way. When I practiced, I made it through in like 22 minutes or something, so it actually went by really quick, even though I find it to be one of the trickier levels. 3, 4, 8, 5, and tricky in that, you know, there's just so many places to go. And this is where we make our extraction, all the way up at the top. And that will do it for this level. And so you'll see bonus objective, recover technical reports into ongoing Displace, and I can't see the rest of it. Like, as far as I know, there's no other way to see that objective, and they put it right here, but it's cut off, so you can't even see what the thing was. Like, I'm kind of confused with these bonus objectives, but I will be showing them off from now on. At least I hope so. I should be. I've probably completed them. I mean, I've completed the ones in the other levels so far, so I don't think it should be an issue. And there we go, 100%, 27 minutes, because I spent some time kind of messing around a little bit, I guess, kind of. But yeah, I will see you guys in the bonus section. Beginning off here, when these guys are still in the conference room, you can actually hack into the briefcase. There's like just a little bit of it you can see if you're at the right angle, and you have quite a bit of time to hack into it if you want to, so you won't have to like chase them around. You can actually complete it right here. And I was correct when I play through this this level that the computers in here actually do have the secondary objective from the previous level. So if you happen to miss that, hacking these computers is how you complete it in this level. So I'll have to hack this, and I'm not getting too lucky. 6730, there we go.
Milos Nowak, VP Protection Operations, Displace International.
He was in charge of the Morganholt detail in Peru.
Yeah, and now he's in charge of Zerkazy. And damn, he's as clean as a whistle. Looks like he's been zeroed.
Well, whoever he is, he's playing both sides. We need to inform Shetland.
Shetland is on his own. We can't compromise OPSEC for private interests.
Fine, then I'm going to take a look behind some of those zeros.
And here, after these guys go back into this room, they kind of stand around and talk for a little bit more. But there's something that happens afterwards that I kind of want to make note of.
Hi, Jules. Hi, Tom. Look, I think we're about ready to go with the presentation.
I think you can forget the presentation, Mike. Tom's sold. Aren't you, Tom?
Well, yeah, I guess I am.
All right. You wait here. I'm going to head into the other room and do up some paperwork.
All right.
And so after this, there's going to be these two guys that kind of stick around here, but then the guy with the briefcase is going to go underneath the this whole conference area here. And that's the way that we went earlier, but I'm also going to show you where else you can see it from. You can actually see it from right over here, because this is like a, I guess a second story, you know, like we're in a building with multiple floors, but it's not like literally the second floor, but it's the floor above, below. What am I trying to say? But pretty much what will happen is that that guy, that guy will sit in that chair and he'll lay the briefcase right on the table. And so you'll get an opportunity to hack it right here if you want to. And so you can see there he is, and he puts the laptop down, and then you have a perfect opportunity to hack into this because he never moves from that spot, at least as far as I know. Another thing I forgot to mention is that these walls will show up on your OCP. I believe, like, only when they're
Whoa.
That was weird.
Oh,
Yeah, I've heard of this.
But yeah, only while they're, you know, not transparent.
Small electric charge can change the opacity.
Now you'll see up here, this is the door where we left from the server, but if you try to access it from just head on through the door here.
All right.
Hold on. Small problem, Sam.
Hurry up.
A couple
I'm getting
staffers
angry.
got locked between the double doors leading to the server room.
Here.
The kind that makes it hard to get through.
Yeah, there might be another way. Looks like there are some heat exchange
pulling
vents
the
in this
alarm.
part of the building. You might be able to find a way out there if you head through the R&D section.
I'll snoop around.
In the turret training area, if you do not choose to go through the doorway to the server and instead go through the firing range here.
There's gotta be a way through to the server room from this area.
Firing ranges usually have ventilation to clear the smoke. It probably ties into the AC system for the server room.
Good thinking.
But I believe this is also our first time seeing a turret, so this works the same way as it did in previous games. We can hack it, and that was lucky. And you can toggle on or off the IFF, and that's pretty much friendly fire. So if you toggle it off, like even an enemy would get fired at if they walked in front of it. Whereas, you know, if it's like off or on, I guess, it would only fire at you and it wouldn't fire at them. So it works the same. And I actually believe that's about everything I needed to cover in this level. There wasn't too much. There, you know, kind of surprisingly, considering like how big this level was, like there wasn't really too many things that you could do differently, I guess. Yeah, not too many like extra things, I suppose. But yeah, that will do it for this video. So next time we will be at Hokkaido.